it's a little bit loud, I'm a little bit lost or fucked up. Might be the drinks or the social diesel anxiety. The tension I'm getting, the faces I drew on, I can't focus, you know this. The ticket talking, I'm gone. I feel better in my sweater. I got my stereo, I play songs, you know. But hey, wait, what'd you say? Do you wanna dance?
What's up, you guys? It's Katie, and this is going to be a lesson for our own party. I'm super excited that this one is catching on because I learned this, like, I want to say like a year and a half ago, and not very many people knew it, but it is now making its way to dance floors because of some other creators. So I'm super stoked. I'm going to teach you guys how to do it. It is 32 counts, 4 walls. Step sheet calls it an intermediate. I would say it's like more like intermediate advanced, only because with these choreographers, there's a couple unique moves in it. And it's a little hard to get down, but once you get it down, it's super, super fun. It's got one tag that is done 3 separate times. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, our own party. There's some parts of this that make it a little bit advanced, but those parts can be simplified by taking out like some hitches and little kicks and stuff. I'm still going to teach you guys what's on the step sheet, but just know that when you see this in person, it may look a little bit easier and you can learn it a little bit easier on the floor. I'm just going to teach you guys like what like the step sheet says. So 1, I'm going to rock forward onto my right foot at my right diagonal, and I'm going to push my hips forward. So 1. 2, I'm going to recover back onto my left foot, and I'm going to drag my right foot. 2. 3 and 4, I'm doing a weave out to my left-hand side, and I'm opening back up to 12 o'clock. So 3 and 4. 5, I'm stepping my right foot out, or my left foot out to this diagonal. Can you see me on the camera? I'm going to back up a little bit. Okay. This is a weave. 5, I'm going to take a step forward onto this left diagonal. 5 and 6, I'm going to swivel my heels out and then back in. And 6, and I'm going to step back on my right and hitch my left. 6 and 7 and 8, I'm going to be doing a turning weave to my left. So 7 and 8, stepping forward with my right. Okay, so let's just try that kind of 8 really quick. Starting with the right diagonal. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, so I'm facing my 3 o'clock wall. I just did a weave with my over to my right hand side. 7 and 8. This move is rather difficult and also very unique to this dance, so it's okay if it takes you a couple times to get it right. We're going to be doing a brush, hitch, and backwards slide. A brush turn hitch with a backwards slide. So 1, I'm brushing my right foot forward. 1, and I'm going to turn myself a half turn on this foot over my left shoulder, and then 2, I'm going to step back with my right foot and slide. 2, dragging my left foot with me. Okay, it's very fast and it takes a while to get used to. Super fun move and super unique, but it's going to take a second to get it right. So we're stepping a brush hit slide. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, I'm doing a coaster step with my left foot. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm going to be doing 4 step sweeps forward. So 5, I'm stepping forward with my right and sweeping my left foot forward. 5, 6, 7, 8. The way that they explain this in the step sheet is that you're dragging your toe. It's really hard for me to demonstrate that in boots. If you are doing it in fuegos, you're sweeping with essentially, you're doing a sweep, but instead of a normal sweep where your toe would be out like this, you're kind of sweeping your knee first, and then you're dragging your toe with you. I have a hard time doing these the way that they're written, but that is how they're written. I think largely people dancing in fuegos or suedes and not cowboy boots, but that's okay. So you're doing like 5, 6, 7, 8. If you also want to capture the energy a little bit easier way, I also sometimes like to do it like 5, 6, 7, 8, dragging my toe that way. But the easiest way to replicate this is just to do normal sweeps. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's do that kind of 8 really quick, starting with the step hitch slide. Starting with a scuff. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're now on our third count of 8. We just did our sweeps forward. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. I'm gonna press 1. I'm gonna press onto my forward onto my right foot. 1, 2. I'm gonna recover onto my left foot, and I'm gonna sweep my right foot out to the side. 2, because now 3 and 4 I'm doing a half turning sailor. 3 and 4. 5 and 6 I'm doing a lock step to my forward left diagonal. So 5 and 6, and I'm going to step together. 7 and 8, I'm going to swivel my heels out, center, out. On the first out, I'm going up, and the second out, I'm going down. So what this looks like is you're going up, center, down. Up and down. Up and down. Practice that move a couple times because it also is one of those ones that's unique, but it's really fun once you're doing it. So up and down. So that is 7 and 8. Okay. It's just easier to show you this way, but we're facing our 3 o'clock direction. So let's walk through that really closely. We just did our sweeps, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, so we're on our last count of 8. We just did our little swivel, 7 and 8. And 1, I'm going to ball cross. I have my feet together, so and 1, I'm going to take weight onto my left foot, and 1, cross with my right. 2, I'm going to unwind just over my shoulder, 2, and I'm going to raise my right hand up, and I'm going to be looking back over my left shoulder. 3, 4, I'm doing 2 heel bounces to come back to my original wall, and as I'm doing that, I'm going to pull my right hand down. So 3, 4. 5, I'm taking a step out to my left. 5, 6, I'm touching my right foot behind my left. 6, I'm going to start opening up my shoulders a little bit because I'm going to make a rolling turn to my right. When I hit this like step touch, a lot of us who dance this like to throw our hands this way. It's just a cool little like styling thing, but not in the step sheet. So step 5, touch 6, and then 7, I'm going to take a step, or I'm doing a rolling turn. So I'm doing a full turn over my right shoulder, and then I'm going to face back to 3 o'clock. So 7, 8, and then 1, I'm taking a step out because it's the beginning of the dance again. So 1, 2. Okay. So let's just do that count of 8, the last count of 8. So we just did our twists, 7 and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Okay, so let's do the whole bass dance of our own party, and then we'll talk about the tag. So 32 counts, starting with the hips, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Okay, so let's talk about the tag. The tag is 8 counts, and there's an option to change the third. You do this 3 times. There's a little bit of an optional variation on the third tag. Let's talk about the tag really quick. So it's pretty easy. It's only 8 counts. So 1, basically what the tag is like, says, hey, wait, what you say? Do you wanna dance? And it follows the music really closely. So we're gonna start with a step out to our right. You're gonna start by stepping onto your toe and then rolling your hip with your knee out around in a circle. So 1, 2. And it says in the step sheet you can follow this with your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do the same thing out on my left. 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. I'm going to put my hands on my hips, and I'm going to do a clockwise circle with my hips. So 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm doing a ball cross, and 7 and 8. I'm going to pop my knees forward, and 8. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to shrug, and 8. Do you want to dance? Okay. So let's try that count, the 8 all 8 counts of the tag. Starting with the hip rolls, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. So the variation for the third time you do the tag is you do everything normal, and then you do the cross and 7. There's an option to do a full turn pirouette. So you basically are staying weighted on your left foot. You're going to pull your right foot up into passe and finish this full turn, or I guess a 7/8 turn to 12 o'clock. So 8. However you want to do it. There's also some arms, but I tend to not like to do that, but it is a fun option to be able to do. And 7, 8, 1. If you can do it, great. If not, don't worry about it. Just do the regular tag like normal. So that is the walls that the tag happens on. I'll put it in the description. So that is our own party, and I hope you guys have fun with it, because I have a lot of fun with it, and I'll see you guys out on the floor.